Welcome to Pyrion Flax's guide to Lich. Lich is my absolute favourite hero, so I thought I'd better take my time doing this one and get it absolutely correct in every sense, factually and in every other way. So I didn't want to do a disservice with a vid full of sloppy information, so let's get going. First of all, Lich is a carry. He's probably the best carry in the game, bar none. I honestly couldn't care less if you think otherwise, because I know that you're wrong, and I can prove it with facts and maths, and if necessary, my fists. So let's just get going. First of all, he's smarter than anyone else. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, and at times he's delightfully camp. He doesn't have any legs, and he still owns people. He's kind of like Christopher Reeves, Stephen Hawking, and a McFlurry rolled into one magnificent package. He loves puns. Froze your assets is his best, and for a while I thought he was saying froze your asses, but that's not so clever. It's just a literal account of what happened, and Lich tends to be a bit more sort of esoteric rather than just literally telling you exactly what's happening to you while he's doing it. Lich actually played the gay dude on Are You Being Served for the pilot episode, by the way, but they went with John Inman in the end. Their loss, in my opinion. Before I start wanking over how great Lich is in more detail, bear these negative things in mind. First of all, he's a support hero. Some people see that as a bad thing, and I guess in some ways it is, because people don't really appreciate all the billions of things you need to do as a support, and you've got to have your mind here, there, and everywhere. First, you've got to be polite to everyone, even though they'll be screaming at you to place wards or buy a courier before the game has even fucking started. Right? So people will be telling you what to do, calling you worthless, even before like the 1 minute countdown. It's bullshit. But there you go, that's the life of a support. Secondly, you have to let everybody else get last hits, even though you need money to buy shit like wards, and you want a mechanism and all the rest of that bullshit. How the fuck are you meant to do that? I mean, my personal strategy is I just steal last hits and pretend it was a mistake. Fuck you, got mine. And thirdly, you are the squishiest, weakest, most easily killed dude around. If you combine that with me being terrible, you'll often find yourself on the receiving end of some serious pain. But to counter all this terribleness, you have the 4 best spells in the game. And if you don't believe me, peep this shit, motherfucker. First of all, Frost Blast. Blow the shit out of people, own everything. You literally freeze them to death, right? They can't move, they can't breathe. You laugh and you just keep hitting them anyway. You can kill steal like a champ with it. You can cackle maniacally as Axe is about to get a last blow, and you just cold snap the dude or frost blast him for his last 50 health. Boosh! Owned! Lich style, bitch! Ice armor. You can just cast this all the time on everybody. If you cast it on creeps like I often do, it's clearly not a mistake. Just because a teammate was standing next to that creep is pure coincidence. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's all part of the grand plan. The main thing with Ice Armor is it makes anybody who hits that person immediately crave ice cream. They forget what they were doing. They just rush off to buy ice cream. It's absolutely superb. Next spell, Sacrifice. I genuinely couldn't think of a different way to draw Sacrifice, because it's kind of a sort of, kind of a vague, nebulous idea. So that's meant to be an Incan priest, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to insult them because that religion is long dead. But what an arsehole of a religion that was. I just felt that needed to be said. And I mean, it's a great spell. First of all, Sacrifice. Kiss 25% of the entire XP and gold income for your opponent in that lane goodbye. G fucking G. Max it as soon as you can and use it on cooldown without fail. That is genuinely good advice, which is rare for my videos, I know. But anyway, finally, Lich has the ult to end all ults. I don't care who you prefer. Lich's ult, to me, when I first started playing Dota 2, I played a few other characters and someone was like, you should play Lich, and I was like, okay. Let me tell you, first of all, it was like the monolith in the movie 2001, the first time I saw a Lich ult. Up to that point, I'd been just another monkey, but all of a sudden, I picked up a bone, and I held it aloft in the air, and I used it as a tool, and I began to smash things, and the evolution of Pyrion Flax from absolutely useless moron to absolutely useless moron with one good skill was born. And I mean, honestly, the Lich ult, if you like, even a bad Lich ult even a bad Lich ult still looks awesome, right? Even if it's one of those ults that I usually do, where it just pings off the heads of 5 creeps and chases one dude and hits him for like fuck all damage. It's so bright, it burns out your monitor. It's fucking awesome. I mean, you know, if you can sort of chase it up with an Enigma's Black Hole or Darkseer's sort of suction thing where he pulls them all into the same bit, I'm pretty sure it's Darkseer. I mean, you have the chance to do something wonderful. Generally speaking, I find very little in my entire life to be even close to as exciting as a good Lich ult, and I apologise to Mrs. Flax in advance, but there it is. They make me wish I could fuck a video game, and I'd fuck it so fucking hard. I would just pound on it all day long until we both lay on our backs sated in every possible way. Lich himself, and this is no intention of a pun, is a chill dude. If shit goes wrong, he's just like, not my best work, but he's not going to get like all sad and start beating himself up about it. He just acknowledges and he moves on. I wish some of my teammates were as understanding as Lich, to be quite honest. Lich owns. I love Lich. If I could marry Lich, I would. Pyrion and Lich, sitting in a tree, Kissing. I want to sing to the heavens about Lich and how much I love him. So here I shall compose this ode to Lich. Shall I compare thee to a winter's day? Thou art more freezing and less temperate. Frost blast doth freeze the asses of thy foes, and winter's end hath all too lower health. Lich, O Lich, thou ownest bones, and I think that maybe you are also Santa Claus. The end. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has watched my stupid videos over the last few weeks. It's been great fun, and here is a song for all of you. Hold on. Wait. And the big finish.